I think everybody is looking at GTA 6 the wrong way. We're looking at the map, the cars, the graphics, Jason, Lucia, the police, the physics, how many buildings we can enter, whether NPCs are gonna remember that I punched them 3 business days ago, normal GTA stuff. But there's something Rockstar keeps putting right in front of us, and I genuinely think it could be one of the biggest differences between GTA 5 and GTA 6. The internet. And no, I don't mean GTA 6 is gonna have some little fake Instagram app where you scroll for 30 seconds, laugh at an NPC falling off a boat, and never open it again. I'm talking about something bigger. I think Rockstar is building a world where people don't just do stupid things, they do stupid things because somebody is watching. And if Rockstar actually commits to that idea, GTA 6 might end up being the first GTA where committing the crime isn't even the craziest part. The craziest part might be watching it go viral afterward. Think about the first GTA 6 trailer. Rockstar could have introduced Vice City the normal way. Big cinematic shots, cars, beaches, police, nightclubs, boom, welcome to Vice City. Instead, a massive part of our introduction to Leonida came through phones, vertical videos, people recording themselves, people recording other people, live stream looking footage, random chaos captured on camera, people dancing, people fighting, cars doing stupid things, alligators doing, well, Florida things. And that's important because Rockstar isn't just showing us what Leonida looks like, they're showing us how people inside Leonida see Leonida through a screen. Which is painfully accurate, because let's be real, if GTA 5 was making fun of America in the early 2010s, GTA 6 has a completely different monster to deal with, us. The internet has changed the way people act. You don't just see something insane anymore, someone immediately pulls out a phone, someone starts recording, someone uploads it, someone puts Subway Surfers underneath it, someone adds dramatic music, someone steals it, someone reposts it, someone makes a reaction to the reaction, and somehow 2 days later there's a podcast discussing the emotional consequences of the original video. We've built an incredible civilization, and Rockstar has always loved making fun of whatever society is obsessed with. GTA 5 had celebrity culture, reality television, Facebook-style social media, Twitter-style posting, advertising, influencers before we even properly called everybody influencers. But GTA 5 released in 2013. Think about that. TikTok didn't exist. Instagram Reels didn't exist. YouTube Shorts didn't exist. Live streaming culture was nowhere near what it is today. The word content creator wasn't being used every 6 seconds. People weren't filming themselves giving a homeless guy $20 with 3 cameras and emotional piano music. We've evolved, unfortunately. Rockstar now has more than a decade of internet insanity to make fun of. But that's why it could work narratively. Maybe Jason wants to stay quiet. Maybe Lucia becomes known. Maybe their crimes become bigger than they expected. Maybe internet fame makes their situation worse. Maybe they're watching other people profit from crimes while they're actually living them. Maybe none of that happens. Again, Rockstar hasn't told us. But the fact that social media imagery is this prominent and Rockstar has characters whose careers explicitly depend on viral attention makes me think this isn't just background flavor. At minimum, the internet is going to be a huge part of GTA 6's satire, and I think that's smart because GTA isn't really just about stealing cars. It never was. The cars are the playground, the crime is the fantasy, but underneath all that, GTA has always been about making fun of the world we live in, and the world GTA space is arriving into is completely different from the world GTA 5 arrived into. In 2013, people wanted followers. In 2026, some people seem willing to get launched into the sun if the clip gets enough views. When people ask me what GTA 6's biggest innovation could be, I don't immediately think graphics. We already know it'll look insane. I don't immediately think map size. It'll obviously be huge. I don't even think physics. What I'm curious about is whether Rockstar can make the internet feel like part of the open world itself. Not a menu, not a gimmick, not an app you open twice and forget exists, but something connecting the characters, the music, the random events, the celebrities, the criminals, the jokes, and the absolute psychopaths walking around Leonida. Because if they pull that off, then for the first time, you might be driving around GTA, see something completely insane happen, open your phone, and discover that the rest of Vice City is already talking about it. And knowing Rockstar, half the comments will probably be arguing about whether it's fake. Basically, exactly like real life. And that's why I think GTA 6's most important character might not be Jason, it might not be Lucia, it might not even be Vice City. It might be millions of fictional idiots all holding phones, which means Rockstar finally found the perfect way to recreate modern society. We're doomed, but at least it's gonna be fun.
And that's why I don't think all these phone videos are just decoration. Look at some of the people Rockstar has already introduced. Real dimes. They're musicians, but Rockstar doesn't just describe them through their music. Their image is built around being viral, getting attention, staying visible online, turning chaos into fame. Think about that for a second. These aren't random background NPCs. These are actual named characters in GTA 6's world, whose success is connected to the internet. That tells me Rockstar is thinking about fame differently this time. In old GTA games, you became powerful because you had money, guns, businesses, connections, respect. But modern culture added another currency, attention. And attention is weird, because attention can make you rich, it can make you famous, it can destroy you, it can get the police interested in you, it can turn some completely unknown person into the most famous person on the planet for approximately 48 hours. And then everybody forgets they existed. Beautiful. Imagine GTA 6 actually playing with that. And I'm saying imagine here. Rockstar hasn't confirmed some massive influencer progression system, but just think about the possibilities. You rob a store. Normally in GTA, you leave. Police arrive. Wanted level. Done. But what if an NPC was recording? Now there's footage. What if that footage appears somewhere in the game's internet? What if people start recognizing Jason or Lucia? What if some crimes become famous? What if other NPCs copy something they saw online? What if events happening across the map become visible because somebody uploaded them? What if you discover weird characters, not because there's a giant question mark floating over their head, but because you saw some insane video of them online? That's the kind of thing that could completely change how an open world feels, because suddenly, the phone isn't separate from the world. The phone is a window into the world, and Rockstar is kind of perfect for this, because the internet is already basically GTA. Think about it. Florida man wrestles an alligator in a parking lot. That's GTA. Someone steals a forklift and drives it onto a highway. GTA. A guy live streams himself running from police. GTA. Someone starts a fight because another person looked at their car incorrectly. GTA.
Legend.
Someone climbs somewhere they're definitely not
fake.
supposed to be,
Bro
falls, survives, and immediately checks whether anyone recorded it. That's GTA. Rockstar used to exaggerate reality to make GTA funny. Now reality has spent the last decade trying to catch up. That's the problem. How do you parody modern America when modern America already feels like parody? And I think Rockstar's answer might be, don't just parody what people do. Parody how everyone reacts to what people do. Because that's the modern internet. Something happens, and then the internet decides what that thing means. One person sees a criminal, another sees a legend, another makes a meme, another starts selling a t-shirt, another makes a conspiracy theory, and somebody's uncle somehow connects the whole thing to the government every single time.
And GTA 6 could have an entire fictional internet ecosystem feeding off the ridiculous things happening around Leonida. That could make the world feel alive in a way GTA 5 simply couldn't. Because here's one problem with open world games. Once you've played them long enough, you start seeing the machine. An NPC is just walking somewhere. That police event is scripted. You know that random encounter has 3 possible outcomes. You start recognizing the game underneath the world. But imagine if Rockstar creates enough fake posts, videos, characters, comments, news, music, trends, memes, and random events connected together. Suddenly something you see on the street might have context. That weird guy you saw yesterday, maybe he's suddenly viral. That rapper you heard on the radio, maybe people are talking about her online. That nightclub, maybe it's trending because something happened there. That crazy NPC, maybe you've already seen him on your phone before meeting him. Now the city isn't just a map filled with activities, it becomes a culture. And that is what interests me way more than whether GTA 6's map is 20% bigger, 30% bigger, or 743% bigger according to some dude measuring pixels on Reddit. Because size isn't what made Red Dead Redemption 2's world incredible. It was the feeling that things existed even when you weren't looking directly at them. People had conversations, events happened, characters remembered things, the environment told stories. And imagine Rockstar taking that philosophy, then applying it to a city addicted to phones. That's where GTA 6 could get ridiculous. You could have two versions of Vice City, the real one, and the version people pretend exists online. And honestly, that's incredibly modern, because that's basically our real life now. Go to a tourist destination. Online, beautiful. Perfect weather, perfect people, perfect food, perfect music. Reality, there's a toddler screaming behind you. The restaurant wants $32 for pasta. Someone's blocking the entire sidewalk recording a TikTok. And your Uber driver is 4 minutes away for 17 minutes. Paradise. That's exactly the type of gap Rockstar loves. Reality versus advertising. Reality versus celebrity. Reality versus social media. And Vice City might be the perfect place for it. Beautiful beaches, nightclubs, expensive cars, influencers, artists, criminals, tourists, rich people, broke people pretending to be rich people, and at least one guy who absolutely should not own a tiger. Everything is performance. Everyone wants to be seen. Here's the part I'm really interested in. What happens when Jason and Lucia become part of that world? Because these are criminals, and criminals becoming internet famous is not exactly a brilliant career strategy. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're robbing another convenience store. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Police. Excellent. Thank you. Now I want to know what you think. Is GTA 6's social media just Rockstar making fun of the internet? Or are they actually building a world where going viral can change what happens around you? Because if Rockstar really connects NPCs, crimes, trends, characters, and the internet together, that could be way more interesting than just having a bigger map. So drop your theory in the comments. And if you like GTA 6 videos that actually dig into the weird stuff nobody's talking about, you already know what to do. Subscribe, because trust me, we've got a lot more GTA 6 insanity to talk about. I'll see you in the next one.